also a fantastic initiator. Longzhu, massive wave, and the Rakan that they actually played to such great success, and now Wolf is actually drawing Rakan bans.
Well, see what the final ban is going to be, whether it's... No, it's not. So I thought the Lucian might come out, but no, it is going to be the Maokai taken away from either Peanut or Antara. Of course, Peanut in one of his 2 games for SKT versus KT did play that Maokai, so can be flexed, but not going to this game.
A lot of teams found success against Longzhu, targeting the jungle pool of Cuz, trying to target the rookie. No bans towards the jungle from SK Telecom. Does mean Zac is available. Zac's stronger than some junglers, but not necessarily seen as much in other regions. Guys, please remember, we are on patch 715. We are not on 716 like every other region. 715 with Urgot disabled is our patch to return to the Varus for the first time in a long while, preferring it over the Xayah with Rakan banned away.
Still has a bow though, Papa Smithy, so we know that Prey's certainly able to get himself around that to face down the best team in a 5-game series that exists.
Best team in form too, Atlas, and finally, we're ready to get into game 1.
Yeah, we are onto the ref for game number 1 for the LCK Summer Final.
And Gorilla. So both sides are more focused on negating than actually the playmaking that also can happen in a minute.
Well, now Kaz is actually going to face check Faker. Elastic Slingshot gets him out of the way, but the chains still land. Faker getting him towards, but Kaz still has that passive, remember, getting a little bit overly excited when he definitely wasn't going to die, at least at that point. Man Protect coming down from BDD saves his life. Peanut finds the body slam. Okay, Glass Cone, and Kaz survives.
Courage of the Colossus came off cooldown, got the little healthful mana, so why not headbutt Pulverize and draw out the Devour? I'm going to see a Devour. A lot of action happening in the moment.
Yeah, Solo Lane's just going off right now as Peanut bops BDD towards the turret because of the cleanse.
Side. So that's usually when things change, that's when the action happens. Okay, action's happening.
Speaking of that, Bang is going to flash out of the way of the headbutt Pulv, and Wolf is making his way in. Antara makes his way down with the ultimate, but the counter teleport is going to come in. Khan cancels it, and then SKT, they turn it on once again. Flash from Prey.
A lot of respect shown by Prey.
Yeah.
Sure, Sunfire's decent, but...
Ooh, the hula hoop.
First of the series, we'll see more of those. Far in the game.
Yeah, has been working out. However, I believe that, you know, there were possible opportunities for Cuz up here towards the top side. The last time we saw them with the vision that was gained is not going to find the Elastic Slingshot, but does at least land the Q. Flash and the Shadow Dash going to have to be utilized by Antara to get himself out of the way, and Teleport actually gained. SKT want this. There's the Let's Bounce. May have actually condemned Khan though, as BDD makes his way in. Thank God. The leap was there from Khan to keep him alive, but unfortunately there's no shockwave, and down goes the Zac. They get the flash out of BDD here as well, as Glass Cone is there. Khan still has his flash, but doesn't actually break the tether in time. As Barrel comes in, BDD looking for Faker. Khan here as well, and there it is! The kill with the Thunderlord's proc.
BDD's trying to body block the body slam.
Oh, there it is! Lands it, gets the stun with the counter-strike as well. Antara trying to get one back, manages to take down Khan, and honestly, the Yakety Sax are coming out very early in this final. BDD chasing after Antara, try and grab this kill.
Kill involvement onto BDD, massive, he actually hits the shockwave.
Yeah, gets another shockwave back. Antara actually likes his chances, yeah, based on out of mana, but with closer to that 42 mark, he's going to be able to push that wave once again underneath Antara's turret. Try and get some extra pressure down there. Longzhu, their tower looking very, very comfortable on the bottom side of the map. The arrow is going to land. In goes Cuz. This could have all been a bait as Prey. Free damage now. The Devour not quite enough as the Kidnap comes in. They just want the kill onto Wolf, and they will be able to get it. Antara tries to save his life, but not sure whether he's going to be able to. Faker a long way away. Peanut gives up on this one, but Antara's going to be pulled back with the Q. In goes Gorilla, who's got a Pulverize ready. The ultimate's down as well as he picks up the kill. Slams the ground and the Shen. Cuz grabs the kill under Bang. The bottom lane destroyed. Antara's going to be taken down, and Peanut's up follow. Longzhu, a massacre over SKT.
4 kills for Longzhu. Faker's here to try to answer. The only will get one. Will have to back away, so just a single answering kill. This will probably also be first brick in the bot lane with how many people are here. Jack's free hitting on a turret. Faker, he's still smelling blood. He won't be able to answer the turret. Antara can come back with teleport, but it's not enough members. Faker will try to clean up Gorilla, doesn't get him, and is being strongest in the first 20 minutes, and that's surprised Faker.
Yeah, well, they're going to surprise Prey as well here towards the top side. Does still have the flash. Flashes out of the way. The arrow perfectly there as well as the Chains of Corruption. They're going to stop SKT for a moment, but no joy on the gank whatsoever, despite picking up the Summoner spell.
On the board at SKT, the return ganks will certainly be powerful. Longzhu are now putting Khan in the bot side, and well, he's out of control. Trinity Force and Tiamat and Merc Treads complete at 17 minutes. This is even more accelerated than he was against Cuve a few weeks ago.
And just wanders in and takes Faker's blue buff. Now has to go up against Faker and Peanut. And it feels like he's probably bitten off too much. Oh no! He manages to leap over, and the explosive cast is going to put him to relative safety. More lead strikes are going to come in. Gets under the turret, and another Khan great escape. This time doesn't get a kill, but he gets a blue buff.
You're talking about how much does it mean? What will the frustration be like for the rookies? These are happening to the experienced players. The ganks are coming off for the rookies.
Yeah, well, Cuz actually doesn't find any of his buttons, uses the Let's Bounce just to close distance, but now we've got a Shockwave, maybe timed a little bit late, but it doesn't matter. Prey's got enough damage. Wolf now in trouble. It's the double kill for the AD carry, and finally, SKT are going to turn up. It's a huge knock-up though, and Longzhu, they just want more. Triple kill now for Prey. He wants another one, and Tara in trouble. We could have a Penta at this stage, but no. Prey's going to be taken down, and Peanut maybe went the wrong direction. There's still 3 members with decent damage here. Stand United comes in, and SKT, they have just saved their jungler and top lane.
They want to try and take down the turret. Got a bit greedy focusing there. Probably didn't even factor in that somehow there was no Stand United used.
Pick by himself.
He's
seems to be a one-man wrecking ball, yeah.
He's 65 CS up on Untara in the grand final game 1. He's having a day out, and here's another one.
Oh yes, straight into the Shockwave though. It felt like SKT's trap, but is it? Peanut has to body slam his way out, but now SKT, they get the flank. Another flash comes out as the explosive cast doesn't quite find what it wants. BDD, no mana. Wolf just wants him, finds the stun, but they don't finish off the Orianna. Now Untara having to fight with Prey, who's getting free damage on top of the shed, and in comes Khan. You said don't team fight with him, and he's happy to join this fray. As now Faker underneath the turret will be okay, but they will be able to get some more shots under here with the man advantage that they now have.
And they're trading up on objectives. They have the inside track on the mid lane turret. This is going to be the outer ring of turret collapsed for SK Telecom, and a pick comp from behind is a very different animal, and this pick comp, it's on life support.
It certainly is. You can see BDD, he's low on health, but still comfortable, or how comfortable actually, as Faker manages to grab the kill, pops back to his earliest distortion.
Guys, SKT a bit of a return of the tempo. As Prey.
This is bad news. Wolf is going to turn up. Faker's there as well. Another flash once again, as there's the elastic slingshot. Cuz just trying to keep his AD carry alive, and now Prey's able to turn around and get some cheeky auto attacks in there. Let's bounce from Cuz. Uninterruptible, and does get him. Barons are going to be taken by SKT. As Faker once again in trouble.
Oh, baby.
Oh, the counter stun comes in as there's the lead strike, and the 1 versus 1 Khan proving himself versus Faker.
Some people shudder in the eyes of God. Some people just go one-on-one with him, Atlas. That was awesome stuff coming through from Khan. The fairy tale game 1 for Longzhu Gaming.
Yeah, so far anyway. Teleport now going to come out from Khan, because I believe it was cancelled by Untara.
Yep.
The Baron is going to go over to Longzhu nonetheless, though, as Faker makes his way in. Khan just wants to try and pick up whatever he can from this as the leap strike comes down, but 2 versus 1. Not going to happen this time, Khan, and he is going to have to be sent back. So no Baron on the split push. In mid lane, inner turret also now under fire, and it feels like Longzhu just have the plan. This time, BDD does have the protection, but instant cleanse out of the arrow. They know exactly what they want, as there's the Shockwave. Faker's still alive though. Wolf with the great health, keeping himself up, but BDD is going to end that pretty quickly. Cuz now still looking for more. Let's bounce on cooldown. Longzhu investing a lot, but they get the Tahm Kench once again, and so little protection now for SKT members underneath this inner turret, and that'll make it 6 unless Faker can get some work done. Another stretching strike, but does break the tether range quite quickly.
Poking around because they know they don't have the wave there to answer. That's why he's doing his best, even on low health, to stop these turrets going down for free.
Yep, Cuz making his way in, does of course have the passive. He's going to be fine, and Longzhu obliterate that turret. Not going to stay too long to pick up the inhibitor as well as Cuz. Oh, that was brave. Does make it out.
Oh, we take a deep breath. That Longzhu's playstyle all season was get Khan ahead with a pushing advantage and have Kaz basically follow his lead. And I just thought SKT would see through that. But with the Shen, they didn't really. And the Ash Arrow goes straight into Gorilla. What's that going to do?
Yep, not looking like a whole lot as Wolf is going to be able to devour up the Ash, but now it's on cooldown and Longzhu wanting to try and find this one again. Double shockwave lands as Peanut's going to get exploded. Wolf in trouble as well and won't be able to offer that protection. And what they want is this turret. Bang now in trouble. Uses the flash. In comes Khan. Massive damage, but Wolf is able to keep Bang alive. Stand United coming down as well. But look at this. There are super creeps smacking down the Nexus. And Longzhu against the flow of play should be able to end it right here. Wolf struggling to defend. Bang, not a lot he can do. And Kuz says, come here, you're mine. Your Nexus is dead. And Longzhu against everything, take game one.
And you look at their faces, they are not elated. Of course they are happy, but they know there is plenty work to be done. Longzhu got a lot of comfort. They brought back the Jax that many other teams dismissed as a troll pick on this patch. But that allowed them to have a natural advantage in top. Ontara with his options didn't go for a Rumble, for example, didn't go for the Gnar that can take Jax apart to the game. He went for the Shen, and they thought double TP with a strong mid game would be enough to take them over the line against a Longzhu comp. There was a lot about the top side, where the top side got monstrously ahead in CS, and Khan having lane priority is what has allowed Kuz to look better than he is to play. He is a good jungler, but when Khan is just pushing relentlessly, it makes Kuz look great. And Longzhu Gaming, the bot side played as we expected. The gank bot lane, where they picked up all those kills, was enough snowball. And Longzhu Gaming, many people, including myself, said 3-0. I think that was a founded prediction, but we hadn't seen Longzhu in a long time. We see Longzhu, and it feels like it's the greatest hits album of what took them to the regular season first spot. And the greatest hits was good enough to beat SKT in at least a single game.
Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. And the thing that I thought was brilliant, Papa Smithy, is that they didn't try anything new. They weren't trying to throw a curveball. This was pure comfort. Every single player having exactly what they wanted from Longzhu Gaming. They haven't been tested yet. Game 2, they're going to be able to throw anything at SKT and see whether they can back it up with a second win.
Yeah, most teams will look at the patch, chuck the Maokai in the top lane and try to make the best of it, but that's not hard. His engages are the one weak point of his kit. Him having kill pressure, him with outplay is what Longzhu got their regular season wins on. It's what they returned to, and it's what won game 1.
It was absolutely fantastic. Looking over the side of SKT, still some doubts as far as, you know, Peanut had some explosive casts that didn't necessarily go the right way, but is it Peanut? What is it that Blank brings to this team that makes them so powerful? Just incredible. But guys, we are going to go to a short break. When we get back, it will be game number 2 between Longzhu and SKT.